telling secrets in the dark while drinking whiskey neat. I would fall in a second if you let me, 'cause you're all that I want, could you let me in? The last drink was the last drink, but I don't wanna leave. I wanna get closer, don't want this night to be over. Wanna get closer, it's not over. Yeah, we could go back to my place, 'cause I don't wanna waste no precious time. So let's go back to my...
Good morning everyone. I've got the day off today from All Things Tarot, and I'm going to take that day. Today I'm going to do some pottering around the house, do some stuff in the garden. I'm just going to take you along for the ride today. It's already 11 o'clock, so you know I'm a little bit behind schedule, but hopefully you enjoy just watching me do my thing. Gardening, and I've got a little project going out the side here where I'm trying to make it look a bit more attractive as people walk down to my studio. I actually have a really bad back, so I have had 2 back surgeries. I have bulging discs, and I have degenerative disc disease, so that's in my lower back. So the discs are L4, L5, L5, S1 if anyone's interested. So big shout out to my 13 subscribers. I see you. Hopefully we can get it up a little bit. I'm brand new to YouTube. Half the time I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I'm just doing it anyway, just to see if someone likes what I'm doing. And enjoy. One more thing, I just forgot. Today, it's a new moon today, so I have actually done my new moon wishes. They were done this morning because the new moon was kind of last night. So the best time to do new moon wishes is directly after the new moon. And I've done them. I'll put a link below because I follow Yasmin Boland. She goes live and she does her new moon wishes, her full moon release thing, and she has the Moonology book. I have her diary, Moonology diary for 2021, and it's really, I just love following along with her. I don't watch every single one of her lives, but around the times of the new moon and full moon, I'm right in there, getting right into it. She's very, very knowledgeable. Now we get to it. Okay, hi. That was a pretty good effort. I'm pretty excited that I got that much done because my back has started to hurt. I've decided this might be my favourite place to have chats, on my kitchen bench. I'm going to have my lunch, which consists of a shake.
I wanted to escape for a while, thought that a couple of drinks could ease my mind. I've been thinking of you for 2 weeks straight. I know that I need to get myself back in the game. Someone said your name had a turn around. Suddenly you're there standing in the crowd. Everything comes back in the blink of an eye. It's like you're mine, you're still mine. They skip the small talk, 'cause you know me better than I know myself. Oh, mine's been a while now since I saw you, but it feels like yesterday somehow. Time has stopped, nothing's changed, we're the same, and we
that's it. It is 20 past 8. I'm going to knock off from this now. Hello everybody, I'm just about to get started for the day. I had yesterday off and I had this morning off, so Thursdays I work later, so I start late and I finish late. Sorry about the lighting, it's not that great when I'm in here. This is as light as it gets in here. Normally I'll put my ring light there when I'm talking, but I couldn't be bothered today. I'm sure you don't mind. Funny thing, when I watch myself talking in the other videos, I got some weird shit going on. I didn't realise that my right eye blinks funny. But how would I know that? Because I don't talk to myself. Anywho, I've noticed that my right eye does this weird blinky thing. It blinks longer than my left eye, and sometimes it blinks just by itself. The other thing I noticed is that I talk out of one side of my mouth more than the other side. See, these are things you just don't know about yourself until you start filming yourself talking, and then you realise that you're doing it. So I've got a wacky eye and a weird mouth. So if you see me winking at you randomly, it's just my weird eye. I don't think I'm going to have much to show you today because I'm working for the rest of the day and I won't be finishing up until it's dark. Hi everyone, it's Friday. Really great, it's Friday and I have given myself the weekend off, so I'm very excited about that. I have got something on tonight with a couple of my girlfriends and I'm happy to do that too. We're going out. Here we are, we're all kind of back to normal. There's no really restrictions at all. We do have to check in wherever we go. We've got to do that thing where we check in, but that's about it. So that's really good. It's exciting that we're getting sort of back more to normal. Do you like my hair? I've done curly girl today. I don't know if you've noticed. I flip between straight and curly, straight and curly. So I wanted to try the curly girl method and it works really nice. I've got the waves. Bloody hell, it takes a long time. Wow, honestly, you can only do this if you've got hours up your sleeve until you look good. And I don't know which one I like the best, so I'm kind of flipping between straight and wavy and straight and wavy. I'll just probably keep doing that, but I'll just go where my mood takes me on the day. I'm going to go off and have a lovely weekend. My son is coming home this weekend, so I get to catch up with him as well, so that'll be nice. And I will probably catch you in the next video. See you later. So hello everybody, it's Saturday. I went out last night with a couple of girlfriends to a fundraiser. That was really nice. Something, yesterday how I said about my hair and I said, oh, I don't know if I like it curly or straight, I'm not sure, I'm just flipping between the two. And then I went to the loo at the pub and I was washing my hands and this random woman just looks at me and she says, I really love your hair. And I thought, I said, of course, I said, thank you, that's really nice of you, thank you very much. But isn't that interesting how you say it out loud, but you do get, the message comes, and the messages come from the most unheard of places or ridiculous places. A stranger in the loo. To me, that isn't a coincidence. To me, that's probably my mum saying, Trish, keep your hair curly. I feel like I just want to be home and potter around. I did that gardening a couple of days back that you saw, and of course that does then transfer some pain into my back, so then I have to take it easy for a couple of days. Hey everybody, welcome to my dining room. That was a bit awkward. My dining room, I'll have to show you a before and after picture, because last year when I went into lockdown, when we went into lockdown here, and it was months, I actually painted the inside of my house from the front door to the back door. Very proud of myself. This is how the dining room turned out, and I absolutely love it. And I've got these little fairy lights around the top. I'll turn the light off in a sec so you can see them. But I want the ones that come like all the way across and all the way down. So I'm just about to change them over. I had a red wall. That was a red wall. And behind the window there was a red wall. And then this wall here was like a beigey colour. Anyway, I painted the whole lot white. I bought this table and I did that myself. Like I redid that table myself, repurposed it. So that's it. It looks really cute. I know it looks really cute, but I want the lights that like come down, more of them. I want more. How exciting for you. You can watch me do that. My arms are hurting. I can't believe how much that hurt my arms. What's that noise? You know when you live alone, sometimes you get this heebie-jeebies. I just heard that my neighbour had thieves at her house last night. They went up to the front door and stole some shoes. So this day, I went to Melbourne to do a pranic healing course with my sister. That's part of the things I do when I do my readings. My son was 17 or 18? 17, I think. So there was no car in the driveway. My other half at the time was out working. It was a Sunday. And the middle of the day, it was about 11 o'clock in the morning or something like that. And my son was in his bedroom on his laptop watching a movie or something, as teenagers do. And this man walked down our driveway, clearly thinking nobody was home because there's no cars in the driveway. He just walked down the driveway, came in through the back door, and came in the house. He walks right through the house up to the master bedroom, down that end, right? So he's in the master bedroom and he's pulling out all the drawers and he's making a huge mess of the room and he's making a lot of noise. And my son is in his bedroom thinking, why is, I'm not going to say his name, my ex, why is he making so much noise in there? What is he doing in there? My mother had given me her wedding and eternity rings because she was always going to give them to me, you know, as part of my inheritance, but she'd only given them to me about 6 months before that. She said, because I didn't feed her anyway, her fingers had swollen up, and she said, I want to give them to you now so that I can, you know, like get the joy out of seeing you with them now. And I was so happy. Anyway, I'm such an idiot, you know. I put it in my undies drawer. Like, I put them in my undies drawer. That's so fucking stupid, Trish. Amongst the rings, he takes some other stuff. I can't even remember now. He grabbed a bag and filled it up. He took a laptop. Of course, he took the jewellery, he took the laptop, he took the rest of my jewellery, all the other jewellery I had just in the bedroom. So he'd finished in my bedroom, right? Then he proceeds to go to my son's room, and he opens the door to Jake's room, and Jake's laying on his bed watching his computer. Well, of course, Jake gets the fright of his life, so does the thief, and this guy, well known to the police, and he's on ice. He is on ice at this time. So he's robbing us for drug money and he's on ice. So my son chased him, for God's sake. He actually chased him. He chased him out of the house, and they came face to face because the robber ran back out the back door and my son went out the front door. So then they came face to face in the carport while this guy's trying to escape, and my son started yelling at him to put down the bag which had all our stuff in it, and he turned around and ran back through our backyard, jumped the neighbour's fence. Those neighbours saw him jump the fence with a bag. They rang my partner, who wasn't home, and said, "We think someone's been in your place." My son ran across the road and got our neighbour from across the road, and he came running over here. It's really fun. He came over, ran in the house. The first thing he saw was my stick vac, and he picked it up like he was going to use that as a weapon, and ran out the backyard to see where this bloke was. My ex-mother-in-law, who lives around the corner, saw him running down the street with the bag, and she thought, that's weird. Yep. At this point in time, across the road, his wife, she called the police. My partner got home with some friends of his, and the police turn up, and they kind of know who it probably is. And they go to a house just around the corner and about 3 houses down, where this guy's sister lived apparently. So they're out the front of the house saying, "You're surrounded, come out with your hands up." I just made that up, I'm not quite sure what they said. That sounds like a TV show, so I'm just saying it like that. He jumps through the window, through the front bedroom window, and breaks it and does like this roll on the lawn of the house and then runs off. Everyone's in pursuit. The police, the neighbour, a couple of mates, like everyone there chasing this guy down the street. He makes it down the street. He ended up going over a fence, ended up in a block of flats. There's now 2 police cars, 6 police. My son's father now has heard about it and he's there, and his friend, and there's all these people. And then ensues this big fight because he's on ice. The police found it really difficult to subdue him because he had the strength of 10 men, or however that goes. And then 2 police ended up having to go to the hospital because the police were pepper spraying this guy to subdue him, and one of the police got it in his mate's eye, so he had to go to hospital. And then they were also trying to subdue him with the batons or bats or whatever thing they have on there. And one of the police hit one of the other police in the head with it, so he had to go to hospital. They did manage to subdue him. They put him in the van and they took him away. All this happened, and I didn't know until I got home from Melbourne that day, because nobody wanted to ring and tell me because I'd be upset driving home. You know, he went straight to jail because he was actually out on parole, and he went straight back to jail. Here's the thing. It was a full time of 30 minutes, about 30 minutes from the time my son saw him to the police managing to subdue him down the street. And somewhere between here and there, my belongings were never recovered. And I didn't care about the computers and the laptops or any of my other jewellery. I really didn't care about any of it. I just wanted my mum's rings back. And they never ever found this bloody bag. Who knows where it went? I had to go and tell my mum that she'd given me the rings and then some douchebag, ice head, had come in and stolen them and they were bloody well gone. She cried, I cried. All my life I wanted those rings and I have never seen them since. That's that sad tale of woe about losing my mother's rings. Sorry, Mum. I will continue. I don't know why I started telling you that story. Oh, because my neighbour, someone went to her place and stole the shoes. How pretty is that? Happy days. Hi everyone, it is Sunday, so I've got the day off today from readings and everything else, so I'm going to do my zodiac or my star sign spreads for June. It takes probably between 2 and 3 hours, closer to 3 hours for me to actually just do the readings and record them. I listened to last month before I start the following month so that I can sort of have a nice little continuation with the little story that I'm telling. It does take quite some time, so I think I'm going to do that today, and then I'm also, if my voice isn't too sore and if I feel up to it, I'm going to do a pick a card because I need to pick a card for next week. Zodiacs will go up probably the week after. So anyway, I can't record myself doing all of this because there's my camera and I use my phone to listen to last month's readings before I start them. So okay, first up is Aries. I'm back. It is 2:35. So I started at 12 and it's 2:35 and I've just finished. I'm not going to be doing any more card things. I'm all talked out. I'm all tarot out now. And I'm hungry. So that is probably going to be the end of this video. So I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.